Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, Maddie and Alex. As I promised, I was going to give you a little video on my Gaggia setup. I have an old one, but Alex, you talked about before, but you can open this up and go in and change the spring to get the right pressure out of them. I mean, you should probably do that. Just buy the spring. Look at some YouTube video. It's pretty simple. So that's number one. Then you have these things. That's the portafilter cups or whatever, different sizes. So I don't know, this is probably 25 grams or something like that. This one is like 18. And then this one here is for pre-grind coffee. So if you don't buy beans and you buy something maybe from a coffee shop that's already grinded, then you use this one. It just has a small pinhole in the middle, but it creates a ton of pressure to try to foam the coffee. But if you have freshly ground coffee, then you want these things that kind of like you can see through. Both of them, right? And then you have the portafilter thing. This is what they usually come with. I bought this fancy ass thing on eBay. It's a bottomless one, so you can see what's coming out of it. So I typically use this for my shots. So I can show that. So I think you have the same one if you bought this thing. So it's pretty cool. This thing fits perfectly into the portafilter, so when you're taking it from there, dumping in, it's like really easy, it doesn't make a mess. Then you need a scale. eBay, Amazon, like $10, whatever. This one can actually time how long the shot goes to, whatever, it's fine. Clear that out, and then now I need to add some beans to it. So I do 18 grams. It's 19, take them out. 18.2, it's good enough. And I have dialed this one in for my beans. That's different on each bean. So you basically, this is the only variable that you change this, right? So I have mine set to 12 for these ones, these beans. So you can start that. Loud as usual, but it grinds really well. You always need good fresh beans. These ones came from Colombia, so typically these ones when you buy from the store, they're already old. I look for like date stamps on them, like when they were roasted. You want as fresh as you can. You're gonna give the best foam. If you have an older bean, then that bean will not create the crema, the creamy white stuff on top. So that's that. Try to evenly distribute it, because otherwise it creates hot spots when you put the puck on there. Temper, you don't really need to press that much, but I mean, you always press the same way for all the different ones every single time, over and over and over and over again. So you take that variable out. If you put too much coffee in there, you're not going to be able to get this in right. It's not the best one for that, whatever, but that's it. All right, coffee, here we go. Here's a trick. So you can let water out for this thing. So if you let water out, then the pressure goes away, which you want, and that's called pre-infusion. So let water out as you're starting it. It's loud, it's the only annoying thing. Water's coming out of the spout thing. I'm waiting for that coffee to start coming out. I'm gonna close it up a little bit. You see now it starts to come out there. Let that drip slightly. And now I'm shutting it off. That means now the pressure is kind of getting closer to espresso pressure, which is what you have set it up to with your spring or whatever. But you know, it's not the best beans, not the freshest beans, but otherwise the fresher they are, the more crema is coming out of it. Yummy, yummy. But typically a shot can take up to like 30 seconds or so. So that's, you don't want that to come out too quick or too slow. That's pretty nice. So don't extract too much coffee, don't extract too little coffee. That's it. Cheers, guys.